This right here goes to my brother, and he got murdered. Some people say executed, killed, murdered. You know the terminology that people use when you come from the hood, the culture, the hip hop, whatever terminology you want to use for that. But it was never justified. It was a senseless murder. Rage, people who be so mad. Like terrible 2 year olds with no can't control themselves with no order. They be so mad they don't get their way. They just bust. And my brother was the type of guy. It was like stump the yard. It was like stump the yard. Came on campus and he did his thing, and this guy couldn't accept it. That he was a disappointment, he was a loser, and he was losing everything else. It's also like Dangerous Minds, Like remember the part in Dangerous Mind, and she was like, "There's this crackhead named Shorty that says I'm his girlfriend. I ain't no girlfriend. I don't date no crackhead." But my bro Chet, how Christine, he had all her attention, and this guy, his people was connected, doctors, lawyers. It was like training day. So somehow, some way, the evidence was destroyed. They lost the evidence, and the dude got away with murder. Years later, he ended up getting, killed, gunned down, shot down. You know how it goes in the communities, but they do say what goes around comes around. They do say you make your deathbed, you gotta lay in it. People do say you reap what you sow. That's what God says. Everybody knows every dog has his day when you in them streets playing the game before it plays you. But God showed him he reaped what he sowed, because God could have stopped it, but he allowed it because this person did so much. And it wasn't his first rodeo. But when you're one of those type of kids who's not organized, you have no direction, you're not disciplined, you'll always be doing something strange for a piece of change, because you live with so much dark spirit, broken heart, broken spirit, broken soul, brain dead. Is nothing there. You feel so empty. You have low vibrations. You're so toxic. You're so demonic and satanic that everywhere you go, you cause confusion, distraction, chaos, and you cause nothing but destruction and make your mothers look like you and your people. You're just a disappointment. Make them want to say, "You're not my son." But you know how people protect their own. So yeah, we lost something, and today's his birthday. The second on Tutu, Han Tutu, Han Fatuma, Han Fatima, Han Tutu. What up, Abby? Shout out to my sis, and we went through it, So it's like this is all for him. Everything I also do is for us, for my people. Is God, and this is my mission, this is my purpose to prosper with great progress. But I also do a dedication for him because he was going somewhere, bro. I always would have thought I was the type of person that got killed, because I was actually in the streets as a younger person, and I was younger than him. But it just seems more like it's more common to happen to somebody when they live in that life. But somebody who's not, just because somebody is jealous, they full of so much hate, and they just envy you, always got an ill intent, you'll never expect it to happen to that type of person. Next thing you know, he doing the ill intent. And it's like, I'm pledging out here, we out here, we purging, you know what I mean? And it was crazy, because it's a lot for everybody out there who's been through it, had somebody murdered in their family, someone killed, you know what I mean, or had to witness it in the community, or knew somebody. You know how it touches homes, and you know how much it takes a part of you, because when they go, that goodness goes with them too. That's why you feel so empty inside. That's why you just can't shake it off. So I mean, running to the phone, hoping it's them calling. When you hear the phone ring, someone saying it's a joke, it's a prank. The doorbell ring, you know it's them, but it's not. You just go back to feeling it so much more. I had to see my mother go through bam, 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 bam. You feel me? My sisters too. Like I went through it too, but to saying it's nothing like a mother's love. Like you're not supposed to bury your kid. Your kid's supposed to bury you one day from old age, as they took care of you and made you proud. So I know how people feel out there, but right here, this right here, go to Chet. Some people call him Chet Daddy, RT, Rashad Tolliver. This go to you, bro, and everybody uptown, everybody in the struggle, everybody in the war, everybody who's lost somebody and felt hopeless, felt powerless, and felt helpless. We not. We gonna keep it together. We gonna get back up. We gonna keep striving. Up with a big bully. Stay tuned in and follow for more. Let's go.